Hey everyone, it's me Amy from Street Life Ministries. This is my video update for the month of April. Here at Street Life we decided to try something new. We thought that video might be a better way of communicating to all of you guys, since you can see my face, and I don't know, it's a really stretching idea for me, especially because I don't like doing video things, but I'm really thankful and blessed that each and every one of you guys who've listened to my audio updates have sent me feedback, and it's just encouraging to know that being prayed for. I want to thank you guys for that. And so with the month of April, I'm just going to share a few testimonies. Some of you guys know I had my spring break during April. Even though I was working here, I was off from school, and that was really just a blessing because it was less workload on my part. Something that happened during my spring break was we had a team here from North Carolina who wasn't staying with us, but they were doing their own missions trip, and but took some time off of their own trip to come and serve with us at Tompkins Square Park on Tuesday, our normal day, and then also on Wednesday they came out to do a prayer station with us in Jamaica. And normally we don't go to Jamaica unless we have teams, and what was really neat about just this past time that we did prayer station in Jamaica was that as we're out there and we pray for people, and we pray for their needs and different things that they have on their heart, and we try to hear what God says to the person and really try to meet them where they're at. And this past time, a lady came up to me and she looked at me and she was like, "I think you prayed with me," and she looked familiar, so I was like, yeah. And she just started praising the Lord, and it was she was like, "You have no idea, but after you prayed with me that day, her prayer request was that she had a son-in-law who needed a job, and then she had a bunch of other prayer requests for her family too. So I prayed with her, and it was just a good time. And this time she came back and she told me, she was like, right after you prayed for me, I went home and my son-in-law called me, and he had 2 job interviews, and it was just, God just opened the door for him to get those jobs. And you know how that is, especially in this economic time where people are unemployed and just struggling, and so this lady was just really encouraged, to hear that God heard her prayer. And not only that, it was encouraging for me because we pray with so many people on the streets, and not all the time they get back to you on things, so it was really neat that God just brought her back to the prayer station, and she was able to share that with me, and just really encouraged me, and kind of stirred up my faith to pray even more, to believe for things. So that was prayer stations in Jamaica. Another thing that happened during the month of April was, as some of you guys know, and before I came to Street Life, I was part of the Seekers Christian Club in my high school. I served as one of the leaders, and this past month, Seekers, Francis Lewis particularly, they do a thing called 30-hour famine. Basically, the gist of it is you fast for 30 hours and you raise money, which the money that they raise go towards just World Vision, and it's the whole slogan is $1 a day can feed a kid, which is really true. So the whole thing with 30-hour famine is that it gives each one of the participants an idea of how hunger feels for that child that they're raising money for. And part of the thing that you do in 30 Hour Famine is you do a service project to help out your community. And for the past 3 years, since I was senior back then, seekers have been coming to Street Life Ministries to do service projects. And this year they decided to combine it with a bunch of the other local high schools, Cardozo, Townsend Harris, Great Neck South, and they came and they did a bunch of house stuff, a lot of like just sanding, cleaning, just things that we do here at Street Life, kind of, the behind the scenes administrative stuff. And it's just, the whole experience really blessed me, because like, it's just such a blessing to see how, like, even like I was graduated about like 2 years ago and still having this connection with seekers, and the fact that I was able to see some of the students that were freshmen when I was a senior growing up and becoming leaders now. It really, really blessed my heart. And after they did the whole service project, David, my director, was able to share with them just some stuff that we do at Street Life. But not only did David share about Street Life, he actually like gave a message on like worship and how, like, the fact that even when we're cleaning and stuff, each one of the students were doing it as worship unto God, which I know if I shared that before with you guys, like in the past audio updates, about how worshiping the Lord is like the little things that we do. Even this wonderful video update that I'm doing right now is worship unto God. And speaking of worship, that leads me to my next point. Some of you guys know, I have one more week of school left, and then I have finals. And after my spring break, it was just been so hard to really focus on school. And you just got that little bit of left, but it's just a matter of pressing on. So the reason I share this is because I really need your prayers. I have one more week of school left, and then I have finals, and it's been overwhelming. But I mean, I know it's just like God refining me and putting me through the fire, because like past 2 months He's given me so much revelation about that, and I've been speaking it and stuff, but it's harder now. But I mean, thank God that He's faithful. Another thing I just need prayer requests for is finances. Some of you guys know I raise money to be on staff, and I want to thank for those of you. Thank you for those of you guys that support me or have given a one-time check or any of that. All those things are really just, I appreciate a lot. But I do need more, and if you guys can, just pray for me there. And just thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all your prayers. Thank you for your encouragement and your emails, and I pray that you guys have a blessed day, and let me know what you thought about this video update, what you like, what you didn't like, for if there's anything I can improve in, and also just prayer requests that you have. I love to pray for you guys. You guys are in my prayers, and God bless you and have a good day.